Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rosie O'Donnell.
Hi. How are you? Come on, is this a great night or what? Get on your feet. Did anybody get up or were you all lazy? Did you get up? I was dancing back there. Gosh, I love that show. I love the show, and I love them, and I love every cast member, and when I see the show, I feel like, oh, I'm home. Because Gloria and Emilio and I have been neighbors for like 20 years. 20 years in Miami. And she never once borrowed a cup of sugar. I was so thrilled to get to see the musical that Gloria and Emilio and I talked about so long ago in our backyard in Miami, to get to see it on Broadway, and that sensational cast, and that Cuban feel, and those actors who were so much like them that it made me cry. I was so moved to be in the audience and see their life portrayed so beautifully and accurately, because for all of us lucky enough to be in their real world, their life is a little bit like a musical. Nothing can keep them down. She's like Hercules Mulligan, Gloria. She gets the fuck back up again. That's a lyric from Hamilton. I was not cursing there on my own. I was putting it with the Broadway theme. I took a Hamilton and I threw it in. Come on, everybody, baby, do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Many drunken nights after a couple too many mojitos, Gloria and I would sing parodies of her songs. She started it with, I got mugged in the park! And some of those make guest appearances on our later dinners when she tries to get me to eat flan, which I don't think is an actual dessert. I think it's just mucus in a cup. But you know, you do what you like. It's a free country, do what you like. That orange guy with the weird hair, oh my God, what's happened? Warning, Will Robinson. It's okay, folks. It's not November yet. There is a lot of time to fight the forces of evil. Do you hear the people sing? That's how we're gonna get that past it with musicals, you know? Because every musical is about this basic story. Do you go to the worst of human nature, or do you overcome and make it out of that bus crash, and they said you'd never walk, and you're like, screw you, not only am I gonna walk, I'm having another baby, and I'm gonna jog 26 miles past Rosie's house where she's eating Dunkin' Donuts and getting heavier. You know, this is how Lin-Manuel made Hamilton. He did stream of consciousness at a lot of benefits with theater people who understood the references. Sutton Foster is here, and when I did my first musical, and I have done many, proving once again, one does not need to know how to sing to star in a musical. I was in 3, and really it's when they're desperate to sell tickets, let's face the facts. You know, when Fiddler on the Roof was gonna close 7 years ago, they called me up. You know why? Because when you think of traditional Yiddish theater, the first thoughts that comes to mind, maybe we can get Rosie O'Donnell. On the way in today, a woman in the elevator changing her shoes to her nicer ones for the evening told me that she thought I was Melissa McCarthy. And I was like, first of all, that means I've had 4 #1 movies and I'm 20 years younger. Fuck yeah. You know, I was like, wow. Is that woman the funniest human alive? I think she is. I do, I love her. I fangirled on her once. This is like therapy all of a sudden. I don't even know why it's... They said, would you come honor them? I'm like, I'll talk a little about them, but I got shit I want to get off my chest. So, no, that's not right, and that's not why I'm here. That's not. What can I tell you about the Actors Fund? Let me tell you this first. I have a lot of friends whose parents are dying because I'm 54. I'm 54 years old. I don't have parents. I never thought that this was going to be a positive thing, but now as I watch my friends suffer in the way they have, that's not even funny, but it's kind of funny. I'm thinking, shit, I got the good hand. Who knew, you know? Because normally the orphan shit, you can play that your whole life, you know? Dead mother, abusive father, poor me, a little chubby. I'm working on it. Thing is, that didn't even make sense. The Actors Fund has taken in so many people in need, and 2 or 3 of my friends, their parents are there. one of my friends was like a grip person, and the other one was like a producer, and Christine Ebersole, her beautiful mom, is there as well. And to see and hear how miraculous that organization is and how great they take care of everyone and how the money is so needed. And these events, really, they're only about money, are they not? So let's all bid if anything comes up to bid. And I think there will be a live auction. Will they not? I've never been here. Shit. Is there an auction? Does anyone know? God damn it, I should have prepared. There's no auction? Not at all? Do they ever ask for money from up here, like for people? One time during the night, or only 1 year? They're gonna do it tonight, so I don't have to do anything. Say, knock it off. You're not the mother here. You're just fucking introducing Gloria and Emilio. You're gonna rerun the whole thing. This is what happened at The View. I thought I was helping, and obviously, you know, a lot of times I do. I think I'm helping, but at the end. But who would have thought 10 years of abuse from that orange moron would come to define his innate character so that people could awaken to the three-card Monte scheme that is his existence? Do you hear the people sing? I hear them. Jean Valjean. Okay. I know a lot of you are here because you're trying to find someone to get you house seats for Hamilton. So I'm gonna do Act 1 quickly so that no one gets bored. How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished a squalor grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in front of a trader charter, and every night was slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves. Young Hamilton get his daughter. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to bake steel borough butter. A hurricane came and devastation reigned. The man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a temple to his pencil, connected it to his brain. He wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain, and the word got around. He said, "This kid is insane, man." Took up a collection just to get him to the main. White girls can do that. Saying. And I went to the open call Chicago company for King George. We'll see what happens. My 13-year-old daughter told her best friend on Saturday when we went to Hamilton for the 16th time. Seriously. Just so you're not confused, because you've never seen it, Nicole, the white famous people are played by non-white people. And you won't even notice. I thought, amen, sister. Remember when there was all that controversy of Miss Saigon and who was cast? Now look at this show. Blowing the roof off of what we all thought of as Broadway, and look at what it's done to this whole season. This is like one of the best seasons I can ever remember in my entire life. Theater is alive and well in New York City. People are standing in the streets. And one of those shows is on your feet, and you just saw why. And why do these people deserve this award? They deserve every award, and this is no bullshit. I would go anywhere and do anything for them because they are simply and truly the real deal. As people, as neighbors, as celebrities, as humans, there are no better. Please welcome to accept the Trust Fund, Actors Fund Award for Medal of Honor, which they already have a big one, and this is, will go right next to that. The always gorgeous Gloria and Emilio, Estefan. Oh my God, they're standing up. Turn around, you guys, look.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much. You know, we rarely sit around thinking about what we've done, and when we get the opportunity to see these reels, it's like, man, you made me work a lot. We're very fortunate and blessed. Rosie, thank you. You know how much we love you. Our friend and neighbor, and I will get you to like flan if it's the last thing I do. But anyway, we won't take a lot of your time. I want to thank this amazing cast of On Your Feet and our musicians that were here tonight. We want to thank the Actors Fund for doing what they do, because ultimately it's the connection that we have as human beings that really gets us through life. Without each other, we couldn't make it. And I know that when people sent me hundreds of thousands of letters when I broke my back 26 years ago, which is also portrayed in the play. And by the way, for my creative team, Alex Dinelaris, our book writer, Jerry Mitchell, our director, who's here, Sergio Trujillo, our choreographer, the Nederlanders, amazing. Thank you so much for making this dream come true. I don't want to forget anybody, because then they go, oops, you didn't remember to say hello and thank you. But I want to thank all of you. I think the Actors Fund does an amazing thing. We are at our strongest when we are at our weakest, and we realize how much we need each other and how important we are to each other. So thank you for recognizing us for, anything we've done, because we really have felt so privileged and honored to be able to be a part and to help in anything that we do and to live our lives making music. So thank you so much. And okay, I'm gonna let you say something before you say I said everything.
You see, that's the only reason we've been married for 40 years. She does all the talking. That's the problem. Now she's going to start fighting for 2 years now. Listen, thank you so much. It's an incredible night, everything you guys do, But more than anything else, Broadway opened the arms to diversity, to bring new ideas and new countries. This country is about that. And, the only thing I can say, God bless America, God bless you guys to helping, and thank you so much for coming tonight.